I
Well,
don't think that you're
well,
the best
well,
spokesperson for what you're
ma'am,
saying.
I'm not here to speak on behalf of anyone.
I don't
And
know
when
what the
you
hell I'm
say,
doing.
when you say it comes off clearly, it sounds like, people internalizing their feelings, not liking what I'm saying, but they
I
can't
can't hear
say
it.
what I'm
No,
saying.
I'm African
Hold on,
myself, and
ma'am.
I went on
Hold
your
on,
panel. You
hold
never
on,
let me
hold on,
speak.
ma'am,
You
ma'am.
no,
Hold
you
on,
always drop
hold on,
me.
hold on, hold on, hold on. I don't care if you're African or not. I'm not here speaking on your behalf. Whatever I'm speaking on,
Mm.
if you are triggered by it or other people they don't like it or interpret it
I'm
as
not
being, let
triggered.
me finish,
let him
and interpret it as, disrespect.
Hello?
You are the one
Oh,
interpreting it
I
that
can't.
way,
I don't
right?
understand half this damn thing.
You're the one feeling like you're disrespected, from what you're
No,
hearing,
you're
right?
not gonna play
Hold on, hold on,
psychological
hold on,
games with me.
hold on,
I'm
hold,
not
hold
disrespected,
on,
and
hold
I'm
on,
not hurt by it.
hold on. Let me
You
finish.
do make
Let me
no. You
finish.
never let me talk. And every time
Look,
I talk, you tell me,
Nana,
"Hold
Nana,
on, hold
Nana,
on, hold
Nana,
on."
Nana. She keep
hold on.
interrupting.
Let,
Clearly,
let, let him finish. Let him finish. Let
He
him
clearly
does
finish,
she
and
this
I'll
to
bring
me
you
on
on.
clearly,
his panel. He doesn't
Yeah,
ever
ma'am.
let
but
me
but I'm
It's
speak.
called,
controlling this one. I'll
yeah,
bring you on. You know, we
yeah.
are here with you,
Okay,
right? Let him
okay,
finish. I'll bring you
Again,
on. I
okay.
clearly
promise you.
she's triggered by what That's it's called personal choice. The way you feel about what somebody is saying, you're the one interpreting it that way. Okay. I didn't call anybody names. I just lay out, how I see the world, how I observe things to be. I'm not here to kumbaya or massage someone's feelings or to say, oh, because anyone can pretend not liking what somebody's saying and interpret it as being disrespectful to them or not liking it or saying, oh, I'm an African. Okay, so what does that mean? That means nothing to me. I'm not, speaking on your behalf. We don't have the
And
same
that's the
brain.
problem.
We're
You
not
have
Okay,
we-
no
so honey,
allegiance to.
what did Afridemos say that you disagree with
Okay,
in terms of the unity
okay.
part?
And I'm not trying to disrespect you. I don't
'Cause
hate
I
Africans.
don't want to,
you can
I
I
don't
don't
have
want to
disagree.
any
make this,
issue with you.
I
I
don't want to
just
make this about his platform. I want us to
Thank you.
stay on
right,
topic,
right. No,
right?
I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna do
Because
that. I'm not
I mean,
gonna do that.
Afridamos doesn't hide his platform from anybody. Everybody knows who
Right,
Afridamos
right.
is, right?
No, I'm
But
not
like
gonna
in
do
terms of
that.
what MG said and what Afridamos said in terms of
Okay,
uh, MG's
okay.
case for unity, right? And Afridamos's case for, okay, maybe cordial, but unity is based on some type of economic value, right? Those were the
Yes.
two differences. What what did you disagree with there?
Okay. So the way that he speaks, I've listened, is not just the things that he says. He doesn't have, and nobody interrupt me, please. He doesn't have an allegiance to anything. He doesn't have an allegiance to Africans. He doesn't have an allegiance to African Americans. He says he even said like, yeah, we can be cordial, but we can't go based upon skin color. Just because you're black, that doesn't mean anything. And to me, that's problematic language because it's like, how are you going to be cordial with someone when you're not even like, you don't even consider them like, you're not acknowledging race, you're not acknowledging skin color. To me, I feel like he doesn't have, like, I feel like he doesn't have a place anywhere. He just likes to come in when there's issues, and then he'll talk about African Americans. He'll say some triggering stuff to make them mad, and then when something happens in the African community for Somalians, he'll say something to make them mad. But he never talks about us as a group of people coming together, uniting. Like, he's not. He says like he's not a Pan African. He's not a pro black. So what is he like? I just don't understand this guy's
Okay,
objective because I
I'll
hold
let
on, I'm
him.
not done talking. I'm not done
Okay,
talking because listen, I'm not a Pan African, but I would like to see black people, no matter if they're African Americans, if they're East Africans, West Africans, whatever, doing good, working together. Like, we don't have to have a utopia, but we can, like, economically, or even like with, how they have those travel things where African Americans go and, visit Africa or whatever, they feel connected to the country. Like, we should always have we should be welcoming to them. Like they've been through a lot of trauma, and this is the thing that pisses me off. Like African Americans have a lot of ancestral trauma. You have to navigate that carefully. You don't understand because, you haven't been in this country for hundreds of years. You don't know how it feels to be stripped of your culture. You don't know how it feels to be stripped of your customs. So you're coming at them with anger because of Tariq Nasheed. And yes, he's an immature jackass. But we have to, as Africans, we have to understand there are some cultural sensitivities. And we have to go about this in a better way. We can't just be fighting with them and calling them names and doing the same things that we do, because that eventually makes us even worse than them when they do the things that they do. I feel like we should be like better. We shouldn't fight fire with fire, because at the end of the day, they all see us as black no matter what. And Somalians sure did get that wake up call, you know what I'm saying? So all this divisive rhetoric, it gets you nowhere. That's all I'm trying to say. And yeah, sorry, I'm talking so
Okay,
fast.
I'll respond real quick, then I'll bring Afidemas on, right? So I'll tell you where I stand in terms of my ideology. I am not pro-black either, right? I don't even, because for us, and maybe it's because you've lived here longer, you came when you're much younger, but most Africans don't relate, use race as a way to describe themselves. It's not even heard of. Like if I go to Ghana right now, and I ask people on the streets, it sounds like they'll think I'm crazy, right? Like we're either Ghanaian first, African second, and then everybody's African, right? And sometimes we're even tribal first, where the tribes are from, right? So it's a very difficult concept because in America it's a multiracial society and everybody has to be kind of be labeled what their skin color is, and it really, frankly, makes me sometimes very uncomfortable, right? Um, in terms of Pan Africanism, uh, I push a concept that I think I created called African nationalism. So I'm more interested in the well being of Africans and, to the wider extent, people that consider themselves friends of Africa. And that can be even a white man in America, somebody in the Caribbean, somebody in Guyana. I don't care. It's friends of Africa. So if you're an Asian man in China
Yes.
and you love Africa, I put you in my definition because there can be Black Americans that hate Africans, and I can't put them in. But Pan Africanism puts all those people in. So FBAs will
Okay,
fit
yeah.
in that definition. So I cannot be Pan African, but I am pro Africa as a nationalist that pushes things that are beneficial to the African people. That is, people that live on the African continent and its
And I agree
diaspora,
with you, and you
not
and it makes sense. I agree with your perspective. I like the way that you talk. I like the way that you think and everything, which is why I go on your panel, because you're sensible, you're rational, your approach, you're not quick to anger. You have a very calm demeanor. So that's why, like, I enjoy coming on here. But maybe because I'm a woman, or also the fact that I know the history. I'm like, I used to be really really like a nerd of history, so I'm sensitive to, the African Americans history, which is why I say just be like, I want to tiptoe around insulting them, because they do have that trauma of being ripped away from their culture and everything like that. But yeah,
but
that's all I have to
I don't
say.
know if I agree with ripped away of their culture. They've built a culture for themselves, though, right? Right. No, they've built a culture for themselves, so they don't have the African culture. But same can be said about people in the Caribbean. The Caribbean people have built a culture for themselves. If you see a Jamaican or a Trinidad, and you know it's Jamaican or it's a Trinidad, and they've built, when you culture is the way a group of people live. So when you stay in a place, fine, they've been stripped of their African culture that was there in a colonial time because of years of living here and being a minority and being enslaved. Some of it is still in there, a little bit there, but it's not as like heavy as you would see in the Caribbean, right? Which is kind of an all black nation. Uh, if even us, if our kids stay here without that trauma, our children right now in America, if we raise children here, 3 generations in, you will not recognize them because my kids don't speak any of my languages. And it's not even a generation.
Yeah. So just like I said, clearly, she, have her own personal problem. Like, ma'am, I'm a stranger to you. I don't know you. You just see me on the internet. Just like everybody else out here reporting the news. I have nothing against Somalis or blacks, as you put it. I create my content for educational purposes. It's not for everyone. You're the one interpreting it the way you want, talking about anger. That anger is within you. You are the one looking at a complete stranger, accusing me of saying I don't have allegiance. Allegiance to who? I don't know you, ma'am. We are not from the same place. You just see me, enjoy my content instead of acting like you know me and you think I'm here to trigger people. If people get triggered, good. That means what I'm saying makes a whole lot of sense. I get it. I'm not for everyone. You know, you cannot make this personal between you and I. That's where the difference is. My platform is open to everybody. And when I put information out there, it's not that I'm coming to say, oh, I'm insulting FBA people, blacks, because of Tariq Nasheed. I am taking videos, and breaking them down. That's what I do. Maybe you are new to my channel, but that's what my channel is about. I bring videos, I break them down, and if there's news, I would play the news and give commentary. So clearly, so that means you are saying, okay, the news people have the right to produce the news, but I don't have the right to come and break it down. That's crazy. This is why you understand I do not subscribe to this communal thing, because you have females like you from a different community. I don't know what your community is. You want to come and police a grown man. I'm on the internet. You do not contribute to my channel. You don't do anything to it, but you want to tone police me? Do you understand how crazy you sound? Stop being angry. Just enjoy the shows that I put on. Like, everybody's enjoying. It's nothing against you or anybody else. I'm just putting out information, and I understand my information is not for everybody, and the way I present it is not for everyone. But that doesn't mean I'm here to trigger people. I hope that helps you understand. And the allegiance you're talking about, I don't know who you want me to have this allegiance to, ma'am. I don't know who.
Okay, thank you. Congratulations. Next.
Thank you.
Yeah, man. I don't know where y'all from. I'm from this place called Washington D.C. Man, we got Africans, we got Jamaican on Georgia Avenue. We have Jamaican Day. We got African Pride, and everything. Man, we build. You go to this place called Rhode Island Avenue. It used to be this club called Crossroads. Now it's called the Mangoes or whatsoever. Man, we been getting along. I don't know about y'all newcomers or whatsoever about this Tariq Nasheed mess. I'm new, like into this, like the whole like Africans and black things. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't raised up like that. My parents from the South to respect everybody. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. Probably y'all need to hang around, like delete Tariq Nasheed and put some more people on y'all. Look for some more positive YouTube channels or something like that. Because we all not like that. We just trying to live like everybody else and mind our business. You created it and you watching it. If you don't watch it, you wouldn't know.
I don't watch him, but I get clips of it because of my channel, because I have to react to it. So I have a following that would send me the links to watch, and
But
then I
hold,
have
but
to.
Nana, what he's saying makes no sense. So if the KKK are out there talking about black people,
What they have,
dehumanizing them,
what
right?
they have, yeah.
Okay, so just because you are not hearing it, that doesn't mean the KKK members listening are not going to act on this. You need to get this information firsthand. And Tariq is not just an individual. Tariq have tons of people watching him that believe in what he is saying. They are repeating this rhetoric.
Hold
So
on, hold on. Are let me ask you a question, not to cut you off. Are they believing of what they saying far as like this land, or they believing what they saying far as the African and the FBA thing? Because
oh, they believe in it. They believe it.
I'm getting two different things. Are y'all against like our ancestors fought for our land and et cetera, or or y'all on a FBI, I mean FBA and African thing?
No, here's the thing. Like, if you, I'm not against anyone's ancestry. You can call yourself anything you want. That's
Right.
your, this is America. You're
Yeah.
free to do that. So I'm not here disparaging anyone for what they believe themselves to be. But when you now saying, tying, using that and fabricating stories to say these group of people, you're not distinguishing these Africans are against us. These Africans are this way and that way. So I
I
take
think
that,
it
right?
is.
I
I
take that
don't know what's
and
going
I
on with
break
this.
it down, for Africans to understand the rhetoric that is out there.
So you talking about the tether word pretty much. The
No, no,
tether.
no. I don't care about it. I don't see people get hang on like I don't even if you watch my channel, like I laugh about that. Like
Yeah,
it's those are like silly
those
little
words.
those are
Yeah,
silly words, right?
like nigga.
They
Yeah,
don't mean anything, but as some because there are people out there, a lot of impressionable people um that are buying into this. So because they are looking they're creating this narrative that Africans are supposed we're supposed to be the easy target. You see? So it starts out this way slowly, then it turns into something else. So therefore, someone has to counter, these narratives that is being put out here. It's easy because like if white person is doing the same to blacks, none of you would be like, oh yeah, just ignore the person. But these people are worse than the people that you guys are calling the KKK. They are worse than them. They
how they
said
work. Nobody ain't getting hung. Nobody ain't getting killed.
because they don't have the power to do that. They do not have the power to do that.
What you mean?
That's the only difference.
What you mean? I don't have the power.
They do not have the power to do it.
I mean, people go out here shoot up everything every day.
Well, yeah, I mean, I don't doubt that, but I'm
Yeah.
just saying they do not have the organized power like the KKK to, night riders, but the mentality is the same. The mentality is absolutely the same. So,
So can
Africans,
you tell me how all this started? He just came up and said, "Oh, yeah, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna make a video about, I'm gonna make a."
no, he's a grifter. He's a grifter, like
Y'all wasn't making fun of him, and he roasted y'all first, or anything like that. You
what do
know,
you mean? What do you mean make fun of him?
this wasn't a two-way thing. This is
No, no.
this.
I've never seen no African, you know, um, prior to this FBA like coming up making channel to attack Black Americans. I've never seen that.
It's a two-way road.
That's not no,
I'm
but
just
see,
saying,
but you see how this is what I'm saying. This is why
yeah,
voices like me have to exist because people like you are in denial when it comes because you want to act like this is a race thing. You have to support your group.
no,
Even hold on. Even if your group is wrong and they are lying, so it's like okay, you're gonna come out here and try to justify it. Okay, white people can say
no,
the same.
I don't know what he
No,
lying.
what I'm saying, okay,
Yeah,
maybe okay, you guys are saying the KKK used to hang you. Is in what did you do to offend them to hang you then?
what you mean?
Exactly. Yeah, just like you asked me what you mean, what did you guys do to
Those,
cause them to hang you? You
yeah,
must have done something. It's
those
a two-way street. You must have done something to cause them to hang you.
we was black. We was
Huh?
in America. We was
Oh
black.
no, that's not enough. That's not what it is.
What was it then?
Nah, that's
They
not it.
didn't
That's
want to
not it.
sell our
That,
freedom.
see, so that's why. So when people try to downplay these things,
No,
I
I'm
get it.
not downplaying. I'm
Nah,
trying to see. Let's hear me out. I'm trying to see where it all started
Here.
from.
I don't know
I'm
why
trying
I
to
go
can't
get
watch,
hear.
go watch his channel. Go watch his channel
I
if you want to
cannot
know.
hear.
You, so that's what it is. It's about, I mean, in this country, people have freedom of speech, First Amendment. He's
yeah,
expressing his freedom of speech, and I'm doing the same.
exactly. Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
yeah. I mean, if freedom of speech is about saying the things that make people comfortable or people like you, then there's what's the purpose of the freedom of
Doing
speech?
the talking. Yeah,
Yeah.
but I thought you had like a personal conversation with him. Y'all going back and forth. That's
No,
why.
no, 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 no. This is not
Yeah,
about me. It's
yeah,
not about me as an individual. It's not about me. These people are attacking Africans as a whole, entire Africa. I hope you understand this. Yeah, this is not about me as a person. I'm just a voice out here that's doing my part, you know, doing my news reports. I'm just here reporting. That's all.
Yeah, and sometimes also we have to clean up some of the things they say because people don't know it and they'll think it's true.
Right.
So if we don't break it down and say, hey, this said this, but it's actually not true. Sometimes I even bring out data points and I show exactly what it is. And I show people, hey, this is actually not true. Oh, okay, maybe these
trust
guys are on
in this
benefit.
man's
No,
faith
they're not on benefits,
because
right?
he talks about things and don't do his research on things.
Hey, that sounds like a lot of FBAs in this country.
So we the same though. If
Who,
FBA's doing it and he doing it, we the same because
who's doing that?
this man talking. And
What did he
Oh,
what did he talk about that he didn't
oh,
do
you can hear
research
me?
on?
I don't know what.
Yes, we
Oh,
can hear you. We can hear you.
Look, it's not about emotions. I
oh,
deal
oh. I'm
I
it's
sorry.
deal
not about emotion.
for me, I deal in truths. And
Exactly.
if that truth hurt people's feelings, so be it.
Right.
What I believe in is tell the truth and the truth shall set you free. Everybody that I've known that said they don't like my shows, even though they watch it, oh, they said I'm harsh whatsoever, they can never tell you one lie I have told. They can tell
Can
you.
I speak?
They
Can I
cannot
speak?
tell you, they
Okay.
cannot tell you any lie I have told. They cannot debunk the things I'm saying. They just say, "Oh, I don't like the way you said it." If you don't like it, you go start your own channel and say it the way you like it. Don't tone police me. You're not my
Okay,
mother,
can
you're
I
not my
speak now?
father. You see what I'm saying?
Let
So
me,
that's just
let
what
me,
it is.
I just want to
Erister.
say one thing, please, before I
Okay, go
forget.
ahead.
I just want to
Go
say
ahead.
one thing. Okay, now when Tariq Nasheed and the FBAs make, obviously, when they say horrendous things about Africans, I don't support that. I don't condone it, and I speak up against it. Right? What I was trying to say is, I have heard comments on the African side where there's comments like, "Oh, they never built anything," or like the disrespect of their
Well,
ancestors and stuff.
where's the lie?
That's what I don't like.
But is that
No,
a lie? Is that a lie?
they did. The problem is this:
Is that a lie,
you don't
ma'am?
fight fire with fire. You can
Ma'am,
defend yourself. No,
ma'am.
they. You can
Is that
defend your.
is hold on.
Let me
Is
excuse. Let
that a
me talk.
lie? Is that a lie
You
though?
can defend yourself without going
It's no
just
no 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 no
down
no.
to
Ma'am,
their level. Like,
ma'am, you don't understand it. It's not about defending myself. I am the Afridamus report. I bring the news, I bring facts. Okay? I'm not here to
but
massage.
you.
Hold on. You keep saying we. There is no we between you and I. I don't know you. I'm just some guy on the internet you're watching. Just enjoy it. Like
No, but
we
what
have
I'm
no
trying to say is
there is
no.
no
What I'm
we
trying to
between you
say
and
is
I.
I have seen you like disrespect African American history, like on your show, saying that
Like
they
give an
never did
example.
this, they never fought for. They did fight for civil rights. You say, oh, they
Well,
just fought to drink from Master's water fountain.
that
Saying things like
so
that is
is that
disrespectful, though.
but is that
So you
so what
can't.
hold
It's
on,
like
hold on. Let me ask you. So you clearly it sounds like you are patting yourself on the back, but you don't know black history. You don't understand black history here in this country. The civil rights, go read what these people marched for. So
You
if I'm
shouldn't even
hold
be
on,
taught. It's not. You shouldn't. Why
ma'am.
do you care
Okay,
about their
okay,
history?
okay,
Like,
okay,
why are
okay.
you?
Hold on,
You're
hold
the
on.
same as
Okay,
Tariq. You're the
okay,
same as him.
okay, okay.
You're
Here
the
we go.
exact same.
Here we go, ma'am.
You like to
Ma'am,
bash their history, their
hold on,
ancestors. Like, what?
hold on,
How is that being the bigger person?
hold on. Again, you're making this about you. I don't care about how you
No, I'm
feel.
not. I'm calling you
Hold on,
out for
hold on,
what
hold
you
on,
say.
hold
You
on,
and Chaotic Truth do that all the
hold on,
time.
hold on. Let me finish, ma'am.
And you talk about
Ma'am,
their women,
hold
like
on.
you say, those ratchet queens, welfare
Yes,
queens, like, but if they say something, okay, so if Tariq Nasheed says you're musty women, you're stinky women,
he can
then
say
you,
that. He can. Hold on, hold on. Again, ma'am. You keep repeating it. You are acting
but
like.
why bring
Hold on,
women
hold on,
into it?
hold
You're
on,
just
hold on,
as
hold
petty
on,
as Tariq.
hold on,
You're
hold
just
on,
as petty.
hold on. You are using your emotional female logic on me.
No, I'm not.
Hold on,
I'm
hold on,
very logical
hold
and
on.
I'm
No,
very
no.
intelligent.
Okay, no, you're not, because clearly.
Yes, I am.
Okay, okay. So when I asked you, tell me one lie I have said, you couldn't point out one. You said they built. I said they didn't build things. I said yes. I said that. And name. You've watched me. You've watched. Hold on, ma'am. You've watched me.
I was trying to
I'm
bring
sure you've
Esther
watched me
on
debate people.
before
They
we
come
wrap
on
up.
the show. They come on the show and challenge these things that I say, and they always lose. So just because you don't like it, it doesn't. I don't care if you don't like it. This show is not about you, ma'am. I don't care if you don't like it. Don't watch it if you
I'm
don't
not
like it.
making it about me. I'm
Because
not
Let
making it about me.
let me get
you keep
let
saying
me get Esther on.
I. It's not
No,
about you.
I
I
said
don't
you. I said you do this, you do this, you do. I'm
look,
actually talking about
look,
what you say.
look, look.
You
If
call their
you
women welfare queens and all kinds of horrible names. You talk about how their ancestors never done anything. You talk about how the civil rights was just to drink out of the white man's water fountain. You
and
try to
eating, eating,
diminish. You
eating,
try to
eating,
diminish them as
eating,
Okay,
well.
wait,
eating,
wait, wait.
eating